Will they or won't they? The ongoing debate in Washington about raising the U.S. debt ceiling is affecting investors. This is where we'll start our Markets at a Glance video for April. Hi, I'm Amy Bulger, Wespath's Director of Private Markets. The U.S. debt ceiling uncertainty is creating volatility in the U.S. Treasury market. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said recently that the U.S. could run out of money to pay its bills by June 1st if Congress does not act on the debt limit. Even before that announcement, investors had rushed to the 1-month Treasury bills instead of the 3-month bills. The 3-month bills may carry a higher default risk if the debt ceiling is not raised. The difference in yield between these two bills reached the largest gap in history on April 21st. I'll have information about the bond and equity indexes at the end of this video. Now let's look at some macroeconomic trends. U.S. gross domestic product for the first quarter of 2023 indicated the economy is slowing. First quarter GDP increased at a rate of 1.1% annualized, compared to a 2.6% growth in the previous quarter. Strong consumer spending on things like eating out and travel led to the modest rise. It made up for a slowing housing market and businesses investing less in equipment. Also, it wouldn't be a Markets at the Glance video if we didn't talk about inflation. The Federal Reserve's go-to gauge of inflation is called Core PCE. It shows how much you and I pay for goods and services, but it doesn't factor in the cost of food and energy because those prices tend to be more volatile. Core PCE increased 4.6% in March 2023 as compared to March 2022. Inflation is gradually slowing, but it's still not at the Fed's target of 2%. That's why the Fed raised benchmark interest rates by a 1/4 point on Wednesday. And finally, the markets. The S&P 500 index of U.S. stocks increased 1.6% in April. Non-U.S. stocks, represented by the MSCI ACWI ex-US IMI index, increased 1.7%. And the Bloomberg U.S. Aggregate Bond Index increased 0.6%. To read more about this news and to see how it affected our fund performance for April, check out our monthly investment report.